Welcome everyone to another Tracks on Sundays. I'm Tracks to Max and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to be pulling some shards because we have a fusion going on. And what is she called again? Jetni the Giant. Here she is. Attack based Spirit Affinity. I don't know much about her. She places a stun on the A1 apparently with a decreased defense. AoE decreased defense again on the A2. Does some extra stuff if Alsgore Crimson Horn is on the same team. For instance, this cannot be resisted. Yeah, there's some other stuff here. Before attacking places an increased crit rate and increased crit damage buff on this champion. Attacks all enemies 2 times. I kind of like that. Although I've heard that these multipliers aren't insane, it's nothing crazy, but I do like a double hitter. Also the fact here that you only kind of need 70% crit rate for this AoE. So if you're able to kill anything with this, you'll get another turn if Alsgore is on the same team, and then you can go into your A2 and you'll probably kill whatever you didn't kill with this. The problem with this move though is that the A2 is the one that will ignore 20% of the defense. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Nonetheless, we are going for the champion because, well, that's what we always do here. I think I've only skipped maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, I think I've skipped 2 since I've been doing fusions. 1 was because I really didn't like the champion, which was Morrigan, I think. I know there's probably a lot of people out there who use Morrigan, and it's fine. At the time, I just didn't have the resources for her. Well, I might have had it, but I didn't feel like it, okay? And the other one that I didn't get was a Bannerlord, and it was this Sigmund, the high shield dude. Why didn't I get him? Well, because the Mytha was in the same fusion, so you needed the Mytha plus 3 others, and I wanted the Mytha because I didn't have an unkillable team or anything like that. So yeah, I skipped him too, and I haven't pulled him yet. Yeah, otherwise we always just kind of try and get the fusion if we can. So that means today we have Summon Rush going on, and we're gonna pull some shards. I saw it was 3,500 for the 20, which honestly I think that is pretty decent. I know a lot of you are probably like, Trax, that's way too much, blah blah blah, but I'm pretty sure this has been more in the past. Like I'm pretty sure this has been like 5 and then 10 here, and then this even be at like 4,000 or stupid stuff like that, or 4,500 or whatever for the 20. I'm glad they only put her at 3,500. Like 3,000, sure, that would have been even better. But on the other hand, like, this is still pretty doable if you're kind of cautious with your shards. And, well, that's what I tend to try on this account. So we will be pulling, and we also have a 10x going on, which I'm particularly interested in the KALVALAX. KALVALAX will put up 4 poisons at the start of each round. This is just a crazy ability for PvE content, right? A lot of the fastest dungeon teams have KALVALAX in them. Often they barely have any gear, so that they die off before they get to the boss, so that like a solo champion can take it from there. But awesome champion for sure. We've got a Shagur because that was guaranteed. I don't have a Draco, I don't have a KALVALAX, I don't have a Bad L, so those all would be new, but I'm not too interested in the Draco or the Bad L. I mean, I'm not gonna cry if I get them, but you know what I mean. And the epics, who cares, right? Okay. We are going to pull... I guess I'll pull 6, and if I don't pull a legendary by then, I'll pull the 7th. If I do pull a legendary, I'll probably do the rest with mystery shards. I think I'm keeping the ancient shards for the champion chase because, well, you have a chance of getting, like, you know, epics and stuff, right? So you get more points for epics. It's probably not going to be a 2x or anything like that, but it's just every epic or every legendary you pull from an ancient shard is kind of worth more than they are here in the summon rush, right? In the summon rush here, it's only 10 points, which is really weak sauce. It's kind of, or is it 20 points? I gotta double check real quick before I'm. Oh, it's 20 points. My bad. Sorry, 20 points. But still, 20 points is like 500 points. 20 points. So we'll just do sacreds. It's fine. All right. Without further ado, let's go. Give me something good. Well, that's an epic. A good epic though, Tylesia. She has the AoE decreased defense, like Jetni the Giant does. The cool thing about this though is, as you can see, you don't really need books to have it be 100%. So if you're like a free-to-play player and you pull a Tylesia, congratulations, because she's actually really good. And if you book her, well, then you get a 3-turn cooldown. But, you know, to start off with, you can definitely do this on a 4-turn cooldown and be fine. This has an increased duration of all debuffs, so extender basically. Her passive is Feast of Woe. When attacking enemies under decreased defense debuffs, has a 50% chance of placing a Hex debuff on them for 2 turns. So she can place Hex, she can place decreased defense, extends the duration of all debuffs, and the A1 is a debuff spread if the target is under Hex. Or, wait, taking 1 random debuff from target and placing it under all enemies under Hex. My bad. So put Hex on everyone, spread whatever debuff you want to spread, and yeah, well, not whatever, it's random, right? But you can spread debuffs. So, but mainly what she's good for is the Hex and the defense down. Also very useful in Hydra. Anyway, moving along now. That's enough about Tylesia. Delver, I think she got a buff, but I think she's still not really good. Ugo. So, it took me almost 2 years to pull my first Ugo. Like, literally a year and 10 months, I think. And, well, now I have a second Ugo. My first Ugo was like literally a month ago, I think, and now we're pulling a second one. But having 2 is definitely not a problem. She's really good for Hydra, so I'm definitely going to be building this one out too for my Hydra teams. I'm still kind of struggling finding like a good Hydra team in general. I don't know why, but I think I have all the champions. I'm probably just not putting the right ones together or whatever. So I'm gonna really have to talk to some people who are more interested in Hydra than I am to actually figure out what I'm supposed to do there, because I can like 1 key hard and 1 key normal, but like when I go to brutal, I'm I'm just a sitting duck, really. I have no clue what I'm doing in brutal. So, and even hard is hard sometimes for me still, so I think that shouldn't be the case with my roster at all. But yeah, Ugo is definitely going to help with that. Okay, let's see. Another purple. Corpse Collector does some poisons if I'm not mistaken. But Tyrell is like an OG. He has decreased defense, decreased attack on the A1, right? Turn meter depletion, all that good stuff. So let's see here. How many did I pull now? I pulled 5. Okay, I thought I pulled 5, but I wasn't sure. Double checking. All right, 2 more. Come on. Wait, this is a new one though, right? Durandal. Oh, we get all kinds of good readings. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 20% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. This chance increases to 30% on each critical hit. He's always going to crit, so he has a 30% chance on each hit to freeze. 35 with sniper, I guess, but is that enough? Is that enough for Fire Knight? I don't know. That doesn't feel like enough to me. I think that should probably be like at least 50% here. But I don't know. I'll see what else he has here. Attacks all enemies. Will ignore 15% of each target's defense. Okay, that's pretty cool. Fills this champion's turn meter by 10% on each critical hit. So in arena, what would that mean? That'd be 40%. Yeah. That's cool, I guess. Whatever. Attacks one enemy, ignores 50% of the target's defense. Places a perfect fail if the hit is critical, which normally it should be, right? Okay, I'm not completely sure why these reviews are so great. Is it this one? I don't know. I can't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see it. One more, right? Come on. Are you gonna be gold, my friend? Are you gonna be gold? No, no gold today. A Venomage, I think she's also part of the 10x. Really good champion though. Has this attacks all enemies and places a heal reduction for 3 turns. Also places 2 poison debuffs. And her passive says that when an enemy is under heal reduction, they will inflict 15% less damage. So it's a damage reduction ability basically. The A1 pops poison, so makes them go off. And this is a decrease defense and decrease attack if the target is under a poison debuff. So you usually tend to go A3 into your A2 and then A1, etc, etc. Also has a accuracy in all battles, pretty good. I used Venomage quite a lot on this account in the beginning. She was one of my first epics, and I kind of used her everywhere back in the day, especially on my clan boss team. She was like one of my first big clan boss champions, really, that helped me in the beginning. But yeah. That's it for today, I'm afraid. Sad day, I guess. No KALVALAX, but hey, can't always be winners, right? We did get the fragments right here, so that means we are at 20 fragments. I will go ahead and pull these soul stones as well because I have them saved up for that. So let's see if we can pull anything nice in here that's perhaps not blue. Cornelia, okay, I think I already have her at 2-star, which I use for Bommel. One of YST's videos. Try and get Bommel hard 90 just with a Cornelia. Okay, legendary. I don't have a Wormling limb, dude. Ooh! Oh! Skull Crown 6-star. Now that's pretty sweet. Dang. I might have to actually use my, like, properly build my Skull Crown now. That's pretty cool. Skull Crown is still a pretty decent champion. I mean, you don't see her in the end game or whatever, but well, you do actually. You see her in like Doom Tower mostly, but damn, That is a lot of stats you can get for free. And right now, my Skull Crown is in horrible gear. It's gear that I probably put on because I actually pulled my Skull Crown, I think in like the first 2 months or something that I was playing the game. So my first arena team was like Skull Crown, Deacon, because I pulled him as my first epic, Kale as my starter, and then who was the last one? Man, forgot who the last one was. But I think it was also a nuker. Like three nukers and a Deacon. I think that was my team. But yeah, here we go. 6-star Skull Crown. That's pretty cool. I think a lot of people will be jealous about that one. That's pretty cool. What do we put on her? Each round, a number of this champion's hits will ignore percentage. Yeah, it's this one. Damn, look at that. 400 attack, 20% crit damage, 7 speed, not too shabby either. And will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. Will ignore 1% for every 10 levels. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I don't want to show my Skull Crown. My Skull Crown is horrible. You know what I used? I used her a long time for just farming campaign. Yep. That's what I used her for. And I had like one very niche team I used against Blender comps where I just threw her in, even though she was not built properly. It didn't really matter because she did her job. I put her in Avenging set, which used to be like the cheese strategy, right, for Arena. But as you can see, like her stats are pretty horrendous. I mean, now she gets the 400 attack, so it's kind of okay. But she only had like 5k here and 231. No, 210. She only had 210 crit damage. So I mean, she was looking kind of weak sauce. And then no. Got only one cruel set, so she only had like the 5% defense. Ignore. Well, I guess she also had. She doesn't even have all her masteries, dude. What? Yeah, okay. Maybe I should also try like getting this or something. Probably not too bad on her. Gets a lot of A1s, but like, yeah, I didn't even get that on her. That's so. I'm sorry, Skull Crown. We shall definitely try and give you some proper gear now that you actually have this blessing, because we should be able to actually get, I don't know, 6k, 6.5k probably. Her attack is actually more than Constantine. Look, dude, that's crazy, right? Why is that a thing? Why is a legendary, why does he have less attack than a freaking epic? Man. What else we got going here? Okay, we got a double attack roll. Or another attack roll there, okay. A defense banner because, yeah. With one attack roll, ladies and gents. Yes, yes. Yeah, I need I need to rework this girl for sure. This is stupid. Accuracy roll there. Speed boots. Why does she have no, never mind. That was you didn't have to see all that. That'll be better next time. I promise I'll try and do a showcase with her. Maybe I can actually run her with the Lana Thrill, and that'd be an upgrade to that comp that we had going. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this more than I did. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully your shard pulls go better than mine. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Wait, hold up. Am I actually going to be here next week? Yeah, next week I'm going to be here. Week after that, however, I will be flying to Romania and going to a metal festival there. And when I come back, a couple of days later, I'll be in Belgium for 2 days, and then we're flying to Iceland. So I'll be in Iceland for a couple of days as well. So next week, check, I'll be here. Week after that, you're going to be seeing whatever you're going to be seeing. I'll make sure that I'll have something for you guys. And the week after that, same. Okay, so next week is going to be new. And the weeks after that, you're gonna have to see some pre-recorded stuff. But I have a few ideas in my head already what I can give you guys, and I actually have a request too. So probably I will be doing that. Okay. Anyways, have a fantastic week, my friends, and I'll see you next week. Peace.